Hey swimmers, I hope you guys are doing great today. Got another question. This one's from Nicholas Farms, and Nicholas is basically asking if the hip rotation occurs naturally while you're doing freestyle or backstroke, or is it something that you have to forcefully actually put into the stroke? Well, this is actually a very good question, and it starts off a little bit earlier in your swimming progress than what you think as far as the hip rotation. Now, there's two basic axes in swimming with the four competitive strokes, with free and back, and then fly and breast. And freestyle and backstroke are known as the long axis strokes. That's where the axis actually runs straight down your body, and it's really long, and you usually use it to roll from side to side. You kind of use your head and your spine as a stationary point, and then your body will roll from side to side around that. And there's also the short axis, and the short axis is like butterfly and breaststroke, where your hips are kind of like the point where everything rotates or goes back up and down around. They go around your hips that stay a little bit more stationary in the stroke. So that's where we're going with as far as hip rotation. So hip rotation actually refers to the long axis, which is freestyle or backstroke, to where your head and your spine stay still and your body's going to roll from side to side. Now, it usually starts off really early in someone's swimming progress when they're a little kid, is that the easiest way for them to stay afloat and to stay up is actually with a wide body and being, kind of as broad in the water as you possibly can be. And that's actually good because it helps you to feel comfortable in the water, and it helps you to learn balance a little bit in the water, and it actually it has more surface area, so it allows you to stay up a little bit more easily. And the problem is that when swimmers are younger, a lot of times they associate staying up and staying on top of the water with being flat and being wide and broad in the water, and that means that you're going to stay up. That means that you're going to swim and float and all of that more easily. Now all of a sudden, when you get a little bit more advanced and you get a little bit older and you're more comfortable in the water, that little thing still stays in your brain, that staying flat in the water is actually the best way to stay up while you're swimming. So it's kind of hard for a lot of swimmers to actually loosen up now and realize that there should be kind of a natural roll with the body. And the hip rotation actually occurs naturally with the strokes. With the freestyle stroke, your body will roll from side to side, right? And with backstroke, it will roll from side to side. And this is not just your upper body, your hips actually want to roll with that. So a lot of times you have to kind of unlearn what you've learned when you were younger. You've got to unlearn that, and you've got to allow yourself, now that you're comfortable, now that you're floating, now that you're swimming and you're on top of the water, the natural motion for your body is to roll from side to side during these strokes. So you got to kind of get that flat position out of your brain. And believe it or not, most swimmers actually have to unlearn this at some point during their career. Nicholas, I hope that helps you out, and I hope that answered your question. And if it doesn't, then please write me a response and let me know that there was something else that you were a little bit confused about, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I hope that cleared things up a little bit for a lot of swimmers out there. Now, if you have any questions or comments, or you want a thumbs up or like it and all that kind of stuff, then go ahead and do that below, and I'll respond as soon as I can. All right, guys, take care out there. Bye.